we're going to address doubts and fears. Just giving you a little bit of background on this. The way the brain is working is as we think of something. So I want to achieve such and such a goal. The brain is referring to the childhood references that determine what that means, what achieving that goal means. And it then produces chemicals inside your brain and body that create feelings, and your conscious mind then puts reasons to those feelings. So examples of this may be I'm too old, I'm too young, I never achieve anything, or I never finish anything, or I don't have what I need, I don't have the education or the qualifications, I don't know how to do it. There'll be a range of different ones for different people depending on your references. The problem with that is that that stops you, of course, from taking action. And if it doesn't actually stop you from taking action, it's certainly going to affect your ability to make decisions, to notice opportunities, and you will be attracted to different options depending on those doubts and fears. So we want to start by answering them. So we're going to change the original references, but this activity of answering the doubts and fears is for the conscious mind, because if we can't get the conscious mind on board, we're not going to do any of the rest of it. So the unconscious part of the brain can't use logical reason. It's just going by what's in the childhood. But the conscious mind can use logic and reason, and that's how the conscious mind works. So we want to answer these doubts and fears with logic. So some examples are for someone who feels like they're too old. Think of the amount of people in the world who have achieved success despite being older. So there are all kinds of people, and I'm sure you've seen videos on YouTube and social media posts and so on, people in their 90s doing ballroom dancing and all kinds of stuff. So there's all kinds of examples in the world of people who have done what you want to do despite what you feel is a reason you can't. Hope that makes sense. But let me know if you need clarification on that. So let's start by writing all the doubts that you have. So the doubts and fears. So as you think of having money or achieving whatever goal it is that you want, make a list in the doubts and fears column of any doubts or fears that come up. So I can't because of this, or but people will be upset with me, or whatever those doubts and fears are, make a list in that column. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through answering those. And then what we're going to do as we answer these things, we are going to then in the future refer back to them. In the future, whenever that doubt or fear comes up, you're going to refer back to that answer.